Hello everyone, I'm Trace. Thank you for returning to Earth Star today. I am going to be bringing you your June Taroscopes. I am a fairly new channel and I am building it slowly and surely, and I'm so grateful to those who are subscribed to me and who return and keep on watching. You really mean a lot to me, and thank you for the comments and thank you for the likes. It brings a lot of joy to me. I am hoping to bring in messages today from my angels and spirits and guides for you, so I'm setting that intention. And I'm going to clear the energy here for you and for me, and bringing in messages for your highest good. And so it is. So the decks I'm going to be using today are, first of all, the Wishcraft Oracle, which will be our theme oracle for the actual setting of the Taroscopes. And then I'm going to be using my Psychic Tarot, and then I'm going to do some healing love cards, some success cards, which is usually about wealth and about our abundance on earth. And then I'm also going to be introducing my little chakra love deck, which I will use as a crystal guidance. I'm going to be, if I have a crystal here, I'll put it with your reading, and then ending off with divine directions. Please join me and stay with me for your duration. Check in on your moon and your rising signs as well as your sun sign, because you never know, there might be a little mix in here that gives you a beautiful message for the whole month of June. June's a busy month of cosmic energies coming in. I'll describe it as I go. And I've got my pearl and my rose quartz here because the month of June is the birthstone is pearl, one of them is. And then we'll see how we go with all the messages. I'm also going to be using my charms. I'll end off with this after I've done the divine directions reading, and then we just see what comes up for you. You never know what comes in from your angels, and I love using my charms. I haven't used them for a while. I usually use my pendulum, but let's see what comes up. Enjoy your reading. Hello Taurus, welcome in. This is your June reading, and this is your card of the year, the Lover's card. Now, if you're here for the first time, I did a choosing of cards at the beginning of the year for all the signs, and your card came up as the Lover's card. So it's the sixth card of the Major Arcana, and every single month I use a different deck so you can understand different aspects and sort of points of views of the Lover's card, because the Lover's card is actually about choice. But if you're doing a love reading, obviously it's about your relationship. But here we've got an elderly couple with a dog looking at them. You've got a young couple over here, and then you've got two lovers looking for each other on the other side of the park, and you've got a swan intertwined there. So this Lover's card is telling you that, you know what, it's not always about your daily journey, but it's about your life journey in life. So the choices that you make. And on the normal Rider-Waite Lover's card, you've got the angel looking down on Adam and Eve, and they are trying to make choices in life that are beneficial for themselves and still stay in line with their higher self, or with God, or with their spiritual side. So this is what your year card is. Your card is about aligning yourself with your physical body, your heart, your mind, and prioritizing your passions around your life, making choices. If you're feeling confused, it's almost like you are tuning into your attractions and your heart feelings and how you line up with those for the year. Now, the life lesson of this is that, you know, there's a long game in our lives about how we make choices and who you're working with and who you're loving, and you know, there's consequences to that as well, how you make those choices along the way. So this year, even though it might not feel like a big message to you, but it feels like you, Taurus, are learning so much about yourself this year. So, you know, it's about just knowing your better part of you. So are you playing both sides of yourself? When you're on your own, are you overwhelmed about what choices you have to make? I think it is so clear for you that this year is going to be about choices and about how you line up with your priorities this year and how you act accordingly to that. That's really a general message of your card this year, and it's about life. Really, that's about your life. That is what it's all about. So let me try and get these cards in order for you here. This is your theme cards for the year. So when you are trying to sort out family member misunderstandings, or if you've got different situations in your career, or yeah, this is all about your growth this year. So what is your theme for Taurus's theme for June, please? All right, Taurus, let's see how you can Taurus, let's see what's come up for you. That's so beautiful. Look at that card. Dance the rainbow. I love to have beauty in my life. And this is so apt with your Lovers card, because that is about how you love your life. It's how you process your life, how you make it beautiful for yourself, and the choices you make around it. You know, everything is to do with choices. So you need to say, this is your theme for the month. Dance in the rainbow. I love the beauty in my life. Now, so what is beauty around you? What is beauty the people around you? Is it your home? Is it your vehicle? Is it your material possessions? What is beauty for you? I think that's what you have to ask yourself this month. So let's see how the tarot cards come out. Right, Taurus. What is your message coming in? The first card is going to be what's influencing you right now. How are you coming into June? What's influencing you right now? And then where should you be focusing in the month of June? What should you be focusing on? Where should you be moving through? What should you be focusing on? Where should you be focusing? Your second question is, where should I be focusing on? That's your second card. I nearly turned it over. And your third card is message coming in from Spirit. Message from your guides. Your guides have a message for you. And there it is. All right, let's see what you've got. So how are you coming into the month? What is influencing you right now? You've got the waiting game. So this is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is usually about you standing at a crossroads, wanting to know what's coming in that door or what's coming in that door. And this is you circling the hourglass. This is circling the days of your lives. And you've got the hourglass with the roots. And you know what happens in the roots? When we are in times of darkness and we need to just reflect with ourselves, that's where we grow. That's where we get the nourishment from the soil. That's where we ground ourselves. And being a Taurus, being a very grounded sign, you do well there. And then after you've got the answers, or where you hit the crossroads and you know which road to take, when you know the choices that you have to make, your tree will flourish. You will have those green leaves sprouting what you need to know. And you know what, Taurus, I'm getting this overwhelming feeling here that you'll probably do this more than once this year. So you're coming into the month not knowing where you are, and that's fine. That's how life is. You're a human being, and that is what you need to be doing. You need to be experimenting and enjoying your life. Your life is full of experiences. So don't worry if your life feels like it's a bit not overwhelming. What's the word I want to use? A little bit. You're feeling a little bit lost at the moment because this person is aimlessly walking around. That's fine if you're coming into the month like that. That is no problem. Stand and look to see the beauty in your life. And maybe it's forcing you to stop and actually smell the roses. I like that. Okay, and your second card is where should you be going? What should you be doing? That's your strength card. Now, that's a very strange card to have. What should you be focusing on? But you should be focusing on this, the beauty in your life. And, you know, the strength card has got half man, half lion. And this line is usually our fears and our when we don't know where to go in life. And this is what it's saying is focus on the power inside of you. How did you get here, Taurus? Just sit for 5 minutes or not 5 minutes, just sit for a minute and ask yourself, how did you get here? This old man, he's got wisdom, he's got experiences, he's got love, he's got hate, he's probably got a lot of regret as well. You need to be kinder to yourself because you need to face your fears. And your fears are saying to you, when you get to this crossroad, you can be stronger in it. That's where your power is. And this month, let me tell you something. This month is a very powerful month. This month, oh my gosh, it's a lots of possibility and intensity. The energies that are coming in from the cosmos, from the moon energies, the moon cycles, they're bringing you in this empowerment to combine with what you've been through and use your mind power to get through what you're building. Okay, and this power that's coming through for you here, Taurus. You know, as I said, it's like you combine with what you've been through and you won't be left behind because you won't be feeling lost. This is a chance for you to dig deep, okay? It's a chance for you to dig deep and find the individuality of yourself, because this month is going to help you see that through. Everything around you is energy, okay? And everything, the card shows you the energy around you, everything. So dancing in the rainbows, feel the beauty of that energy. Don't let the beauty make you feel like you're at a crossroads and you don't know what to do and you don't know which way to go. I understand that. Everything around you is just, it might feel a bit wobbly, you know what, but you just give yourself some time. Just give yourself, your mind might be on turbocharge as well. And you just don't know what to do because this is a doing card. You're at a crossroads, you're just not sure where to go. But you're not quite there yet. So just take the power in of yourself. Take that power that you have in yourself and use your mind to turbo you past this. There's so much potential in this month. And as I said, listen to the patterns. Now, this is a message coming in from Spirit. The Three of Pentacles. Recognition and reward. That's all you want. So the Three of Pentacles is coming in to say to you, when you are at this crossroads and you don't know what to do, this is an action you can take. You get to a place of recognition and reward because you've done the work. So there's a little bit of work for you to do. That's what you should be focusing on this month. And we've got a full moon halfway through the month, okay, which is on the 11th of June. And in that full moon, it's going to get a bit better for you. So do the work in the beginning of the month. Take your time to be with yourself. Give yourself a bit of wisdom. My little owl was turning in there. Let's turn him out. And spend some time with yourself. Be kinder. And I've said this to all the signs the whole month. Every single sign has got this message that we do not spend time with ourselves. We do not just listen to our little inner voice. If let's say you actually do, let's say you take some time to go walking in the park or walking in the forest or sitting by the beach or whatever you do to ground, Taurus, because you are quite a grounding sign. When you're doing that, how's your mind thinking? Are you trying to better yourself all the time? Are you trying to maybe journal? Are you out there trying to find a pattern to fix? Are you trying to find a way that you can improve yourself? Maybe just go and sit and think of nothing. Maybe just sit outside and watch the birds, or watch the children playing on the beach, or just look for the beauty in your life. Don't think about anything. And I encourage you to do that for the first 2 weeks of this month of June. So just sit and actually do nothing. Just let your mind wander and look at every single thing around you. Even if you see ants on the floor building a nest or whatever, look at the beauty in nature. And just take time to completely get out of your mind, because this is what this is saying. Because what's happening through that, when you grab that part of yourself that is totally different to what you used to, look what happens. Spirit is saying to you, you will have so much rewards. And this person is taking a bow. You can see the medal around this person's neck to say, you know what, I've actually used what I know in life to contribute to the bigger picture. And this bigger picture right now, you're coming into the month not knowing what it is. So I understand that for you, Taurus. These cards are just moving around. Sorry, I'm trying to fix them. So let's see what your heart center wants to say to you. What does your heart center want to say? What does Taurus's heart center want to say? What is your heart energy coming in? And I said to you, with that full moon, things will be a little bit better for you, because when you're open to this strength here of this power, this inner power that you have. And when I say power, where this card is not like aggressive power. That is your solar plexus power. It is who you are. It's getting back to that strength of who you are. Choose that core of your yin and yang, your masculine and feminine, that balanced person you are. So identify that. And the outside world, yes, there's global events going on. There's all sorts of things that you have to do in life to get an exchange. I understand that you have to earn money. I understand that you have to be in that frequency of being a human. I understand all of that. But just know that when you take the time out and to lift your frequency, to lift yourself out of whatever's bogging you down, whatever's keeping you at this crossroads, you will find a better place for yourself. You will find almost like an understanding. You will this power will come back to you and like almost like an understanding. And you'll fit into the world so much better, instead of being overwhelmed and worried about what's going on outside of you, because everyone is busy. There's so much pressure. Whatever country you live in, there's always a pressure of the economy, of paying the bills, and to be emotionally stable for your friends and be emotionally stable for your family, or whatever's going on around you. So I understand that. But just know that when you sit and do the work on yourself, you're always transforming. There's no regrets in that. You never have to be regretful of any transforming that you do. And also, communicate to others how you're feeling, those around you, because this is a collaborating card as well. It's saying to you that Spirit is saying to you is that when you actually be a little bit vulnerable with those people around you, you don't use your power. They understand you a little bit better when you don't have to put on this proud I can cope attitude. You can also admit to others that you are not coping, and there's nothing wrong with that, because that's just today. When you wake up in the morning, you'll be stronger again. So what is your heart center card saying? Speak or act with negativity and pain follows. Speak or act with pure heart and happiness follows. And you've got this wind blowing here. So I got that message coming in here about speaking over your life. Share what your thoughts are with other people. Be mindful of being positive in all you say and do. Know that each day of your thoughts and deeds has the power to heal you and those around you. So watch them closely without judging. Now, don't pick up that you're a very negative speaking person, but you never know. You might be speaking to yourself negatively. And that you don't want to do, because in this Lover's card energy for the year for yourself, that can take you down rabbit holes. So we don't want to do that to you. And I've got a chakra, beautiful chakra card here that can bring in your energy for the month and which chakra you should be working with and which gemstone you should be working with. So as I said, the full moon is going to bring in nice stuff for you, and you'll be able to feel a bit more balanced. So what have you got here? You've got throat chakra and you've got turquoise. I do have a piece of turquoise. Where is my turquoise? Right, so I do have a piece of turquoise here. It's my son's necklace. So I'm just going to put it into the reading like that. That is your turquoise. It says truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. So here you've been encouraged to speak positively from your heart. Here you're encouraged to get back your power, to listen to your own heart. And so yeah, this truth is saying speak from your heart is the only thing that's worth listening to. And that is your own core. That is your inside of you that is the truth. So nice message coming in from you here, and it's your throat chakra. So yeah, make sure you right, let's see what's coming through for you from your abundance pack here. This is your abundance reading. What is coming through for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about the abundance energy in their lives? What does Taurus need to know about the abundance energy in their lives, please? Okay. And then we're going to go from my life is full of possibilities. Look at that. That is what this is saying to you, that even though you're at a crossroads, how lucky are you that you have possibilities coming in for you? And that is what your Lover's card is for the year. Life is full of possibilities. I know I can manifest anything I want in my life when I recognize that life is full of possibilities. And you know that. Whatever age you are watching here, how did you get to where you are today? Because you had possibilities, you had experiences, and you have offers all the time. You do not know what tomorrow brings. And so that Spirit is saying to you is that you will have recognition and reward, whatever it is. Your reward and recognition is actually the fact that you woke up in the morning and you get up and before you go to sleep at night, think about the rewards that you got for the day. And that is where you look for the beauty. That is where I love to have beauty in my life. That is your beauty. It's just simple things that can be around you, Taurus. It's not a very massive message for you this month, but what I'm feeling is that, you know, there's a strong communication that you need to give yourself here. This is a very spiritual reading for you. It's a very internal reading for you. And there is a physical message here to say that you will have recognition and reward this month, because that's what Spirit is bringing you, saying you will at the end of June be feeling so much better. You'll be having bouts of June coming in for you to say that, you know what, that your past traumas, whatever patterns come up for you, you will be able to work through them, because this month is all about that. It's about the emotional healing. This month is emotional healing month. And when the patterns do come up, all right, because they will, this is where you need to watch yourself and transform and no sliding back. So be kinder to yourself in that aspect, and be aware of what's going on around you, rather than saying things that you regret and doing things that you regret. Just know that this is a healing month, and growth is about your vibe. It's about how you behave around your home, your family, your neighborhood, in those kind of close to your home pursuits. All right, let's see what your divine directions has. Energy. Try to keep a positive energy by surrounding yourself with positive people. This message has come through more than once today for you. So there might be people in your life that are pulling your power down, that, you know, that are contributing to your life in a negative way. And this could be the choice that you need to make this year, is to get to a stage where those people need to leave your life. Colleagues, a way of life could be, it could be also a way of life. But this positive speaking has come through more than once for you. And that is how you're coming into the month. You're not quite sure which way to go. So is it a career change or a way of managing your staff perhaps? But it's definitely managing yourself better. Sure. What an amazing message coming in for you here, Taurus. Let's just see if anything else is coming through before I do your charms. Let's just go back to this recognition and reward, what's the message that Spirit's got in for you. So, you know, you also have to, Spirit wants you to also look at your life and see the beauty in your job as well, as see how you have completed projects. Look how you've worked so hard. Look how your skills have got, the power of your skills have got you to where you are today. And Spirit wants you to honor that, because that is the possibilities that have come through in your life. And don't forget to pay homage to yourself, because that is where you put your power back into yourself, where you actually go, jeepers, I'm actually damn shit hot at my job. Or excuse the swearing there, but that's the only way you can say that. And it represents, like, even in your family, you know, it's people coming together here. So Spirit wants you to ask yourself, how do you pull your family together? You're probably the one that everybody goes to bring the family together, and accept that kind of recognition now. Perhaps you are so worried about the family or the job or how to cope and get your earthly challenges together, and you're feeling a little bit stuck and a little bit lost because you don't know which way to go. Perhaps you can just take your power back by, this is what you should be focusing on, by actually looking at those recognition and rewards of your life, to know that you've laid down a solid foundation in your life, and these achievements that have happened is because of you. You know, it's a reminder to take care of yourself, because, yeah, what you've come in here is to say, please notice, please speak from the truth. And when you take care of yourself, your mind and your soul and your whole body, the material world comes together. And you know, Taurus, I know that you are quite a hard worker, because that is what you do. You're a grounded sign. But it's also, you know, you also need to take care of you. You can't always be there for everybody else. And you need to allow yourself to understand that everybody else needs to go through their own stuff as well. Because the Three of Pentacles is about that, is about being a collaboration with others, to allow them to be themselves as well. Okay. So life is what you make it, Taurus. You've got all the tools here. We've been given a bag of tools, an hourglass, a book of rules. There's all sorts of things here. And use them to your advantage. This is what Spirit's message is coming to you to say. Brainstorm, create. Work on improving your relationships this year. Work on improving your relationships and personal goals. Yeah. So don't shut down. Just please carry on with that power inside of you, because feel like you've got no power, that's how you can't affect change. And you can affect change. This energy can't be destroyed. This energy is only about transforming. It's following such a beautiful mix here for you. So notice how your little mix of life, your raw materials, how you put everything into life, and how the possibilities come out. And stop speaking negatively over yourself, please. You are an inventor of your life. It's already in you. The possibilities are here. And Spirit is saying that. Please recognize that. Upgrade, initiate, and notice that that is the beauty of who you are. That is the beauty of your life. My golly gosh, Taurus. Right, let's get your little charms going here. Bring this awareness now. This is what your title of your video is going to be. Bring the awareness in. Okay, let's see what your little charms are. Yes, you've got your charms on. Nearly every single sign has got this skull and crossbones, because it's you being unkind to yourself. You need to be kind to yourself and notice that pattern. And notice the beauty in your life rather than this skull and crossbones. You've got the fleur-de-lis, and I think that is just like a traditional sign. Go back to the basics. Go back to what you know. That is the power of who you are. There's a little lock and key. Unlock your heart, because you need to also tell people how you are feeling. There's the moon cycles. Crescent moon is about new starts. So let's put that over here. And you've got a little pony running ahead to the future. But you know what it is also? It's a little cartoon pony. You also have some fun. Taurus, I feel like you also need to have some fun. There needs to have some fun in your life. And I'm actually going to draw a card on that and see what's on the bottom. New beginnings. Oh, see, you need to have some fun. I need to just draw a card about that. How does Taurus have some more fun? It's always so serious in this reading here. Let's see how Taurus has some more fun. How does Taurus have some more fun in their lives? There you go. So now, this is the next card after here. So you've in the crossroads, and look what's coming up for you. You've got partnership and alliances. Get out there and have some fun. Your horse here is saying to you, this cartoon horse is saying to you, you've got to have some fun. Have a bit of running around and enjoy the energy around you. Can't always be about being serious and being responsible and paying the bills and seeing to the family. Have some fun. And this here is what Spirit is saying to you here on the bottom of the deck is the overall energy. This is a new beginning for you. This is the full card. It's the new journey that you need to take. And the June is bringing that in for you. Choose that today for yourself. Bring the love back. Bring the beauty back into your life. And have better partnerships and alliances with people out there. It goes from here to here. Alrighty, Taurus. I think that is all today. I don't think there's anything more for you. Let me just ask Spirit. Yeah. Bring the awareness back into your life. It's a healing month, as I said. And this is your fairy godmother message coming over you to say, come on, Taurus. Get out there and have a little bit more fun. Okay, I'm wishing that for you today, and I'm wishing an amazing June, and take care of yourself.